What's up, guys? It's JR talking about the 7:15 second date update between Trey and Kim. Listen, big heart for Trey. Big heart for Trey. Not the time to spill this much information, man. But I am rooting for this guy. You guys tell me what you think. Leave a comment and see what Kim had to say about their date.
Well, Trey sounds like a super nice guy, and we're trying to help him out right now, trying to get a hold of Kim, because he has made 4 attempts and has not gotten a hold of her since the date.
Yeah, he sounds a little nervous to me, though, because this is the first time he's dated in a very long time. But I want to see what Kim says.
All right, let's see if we can get Kim on the phone right now, and we'll kind of just lay this out for her.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. Is this Kim?
This is she. Who's this?
Hey, Kim. This is JR, Lana, and Kevin over here at 99.5 QIK. How you doing?
This is a radio station?
Mm-hmm. That's us.
Good
yeah.
morning.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that would be my response to you for sure. Well, listen, here's the deal. We talk to people about dates they go on. It's called our 7:15 second date update. And there's actually a guy that was absolutely raving about you that you went on a date with. And we want to see if we could ask you a couple questions about it on the air. Could we do that?
It's so funny. I've heard you guys do this. Can I guess? Is this about Trey?
Yes, it is about
Yes.
Trey. And I'll just tell you what we
Okay.
know. He sounds like a very nice guy. He said that you guys went to Casatina in Dunedin. He said he paid for the date, was a complete gentleman, and he's been trying to reach out to you since to set up another date. And I don't know what's going on because we think he sounds great. I know he hasn't dated in a while, but he said he wasn't talking about his ex or anything. He just wants to see you again. What's the deal?
So on our date, and we were talking, Trey, such a gentleman, but he was always bringing up his therapist.
What?
His therapist. He would always start like a sentence with, my therapist thinks that I should do this, or my therapist thinks that I should not do that. I mean, about everything. Like, my therapist thinks I shouldn't be living with my mother. And I'm like, wait a second, you live with your mother? Like, you're in your 30s? And it was just and I love that he's in therapy. I love that. And I love people who are trying to better themselves.
Sure.
But there just seems to be this overarching codependency on his therapist. I love it that he's very transparent, but it was just like, it was a lot for a first date.
You just think that maybe this therapist has just a huge hold on his life and the way that he thinks.
So I think there's a codependency there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the deal. I can understand why that would be a lot, and especially if someone's just kind of unloading on you on that. We actually have Trey on the phone. Kim, I want to bring him back on.
Okay.
Trey.
Hey, Kim.
All right, so Trey, listen, dude, you don't have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about, but did you share quite a bit about these therapy sessions?
I guess. I mean, my therapist thinks it's a good idea for me to be open, so I think that I probably, did share some stuff. I mean, that's just trying to be natural and be myself and just be completely open.
Do you think she meant you to be open with everybody, or just, someone you just met, or?
I mean, my therapist thinks that, to start a relationship, it's really honesty is the best policy. And she thinks that it's important for me because my last 2 girlfriends cheated on me and stuff. So it's really good for me to be sharing like that, I think.
It's a lot of info. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, well, first and foremost, Trey, I'm really sorry that happened with your 2 previous girlfriends. But do you think, in your opinion, that you maybe want to do some more thinking on your own instead of just repeating what your therapist says?
I mean, I always think on my own. My therapist thinks that it's super important to just be myself.
Yeah, but Trey, you're saying that pretty much my therapist tells me that I should think on my own, which is kind of an oxymoron. It just seems a lot, and
I didn't think I said anything weird or anything like that. I thought it was just
Trey. You told me, you go, my therapist tells me that I should be in therapy. But this is not my place to say that, and I'm not a therapist, and I probably need some therapy. We all need therapy, but I think I'm okay. So I think I'm just going to go. If that's okay? Because now I feel really comfortable, and now I feel like I really actually need therapy from this conversation.
Okay. We're being a little harsh now. Well, Kim, thanks for coming on with us today. I'm sorry we couldn't make a second date happen for you and Trey. I do appreciate your time, though.
Oh, man. This is what I get for taking a chance. Like, maybe I need a new therapist.
No, okay.
I don't think so.
Trey, man, listen, I think it's great that you are seeking the help that you feel like you need. I just think it was a little bit much for Kim to hear on a first date. But again, man, you're going to be all right. I wish you luck. And thank you guys again for your time.
Thanks. You guys are awesome.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
See ya. I mean, do we collect a copay after that? I mean, that was a lot.
I feel bad kind of laughing back here, but I mean, that was ridiculous. I don't blame her.
I think if we talked to his therapist, that's not what she was talking about as far as going on a date. But I do think he's a nice guy, and I don't dog him for seeking help.
No,
I
I've
see
been
a
in
therapist.
therapy a bunch, too.
Absolutely.
It has nothing to do with that.
They know me by name at that point.
It has nothing to do with that. It's just the guy can't think for himself.
Yeah, that's tough. All right, I want to get your thoughts on this. Let's try to be nice to, Trey here. 800-992-1099, 800-992-1099.